On April 1st, 2012, the USAID-funded Education Development Center held a 3-day writers' workshop in Rwanda. The workshop, entitled The Art of Story Writing and Storytelling, is the first held by EDC in its support of the Rwandan Education Board through the Literacy, Language and Learning Initiative. The workshop included 40 teachers and head teachers from schools in the Bugesera region who have been selected to participate in the L3 Initiative pilot project. The initiative is aimed at increasing literacy and numeracy in the Bugesera region and after scale up throughout Rwanda. The 5-year USAID-funded plan will assist the Rwanda Education Board by providing technical advice, teacher support, and material development in literacy, numeracy, and English teaching.
The L3 initiative is a USAID-funded project that is geared at improving the reading, mathematics, and writing in schools in P1 to P4. First, we identified that there weren't enough reading materials in Rwandan schools, and that is why we decided to do these writers' workshops for teachers, because they know what the children need, they know the stories that are good for children, but they don't have the skills for writing, and some of them may have the skills, but they haven't been given a chance to write.
During the course of the 3-day workshop, participants learned the power of storytelling in the classroom and techniques to help them and the students put shared stories on paper so that they can be used in the classroom. Other events also included reading novels and children's stories, as well as writing and singing simple songs in order to actively engage students in lessons about vocabulary, math, and other subjects.
There are some things I gain to use and I may use in the classroom to create a song for the runners, and they stand up and I teach how to sing that songs, and I ask learners to repeat that songs, and I think that songs help learner to be attentive.
Stories developed by the participants will also be published by the L3 project to be used as reading materials for teachers in Rwandan schools, and some of them will also be produced as radio programs for the interactive radio programs that will come later as the project progresses.
The teachers are very excited. They're saying they have learned so much, and they are excited about being authors. They've been asking, are we going to be published? When is it going to be? Are you going to get for us illustrators? And questions like that.
Over the course of the 5-year initiative, the Rwanda Education Board and the Education Development Center will scale up the L3 initiative to include all Rwandan schools and will be hosting other writers' workshops throughout the country. These coming workshops will be facilitated by VSO Rwanda volunteers such as Christine Davies, who is working in the Bugesera region as a technical methodology
Teachers are very
advisor.
busy. They teach from 7:20 to 5 o'clock. They've got families, so it is very difficult for them to go home, maybe borrow a book and think about how to teach, how to read the stories. So this is why having this training gives them time to think of how they can adapt stories, how they can write their stories themselves. Will help teachers. I am going to take a lot of elements of this workshop and use them in my day-to-day work. When I go to observe teachers and when they do English lessons or Kinyarwanda lessons, I will definitely try and encourage them to use the storytelling as a means of teaching English, as a means of teaching social studies sometimes, and there are lots of elements that I will take to the classroom.
With each participant creating a written story to be published and released later in the L3 initiative, as well as living with new and creative tools to assist them in making stories, songs, and reading a part of Rwandan education culture, the facilitators and participants both feel that this event was a success.
People are coming to me and saying, can we publish this story, the story that I'm writing? Can we publish it? Because I want to be able to read it to the class. So this is exactly what we hoped would happen. And those teachers who came to this would see the value of reading and storytelling in the classroom, and that we would be able to have them think about a personal experience and turn that into a story that everybody can enjoy. To have them realize that everybody in themselves has a story and that that story is worth telling.